Hey YouTube, how are you doing? My name is Red Eye, everyone's favorite goblin. We are back in the world of Detroit Become Human. And I think sadly our time is coming to an end in this game. I have a feeling there's only like 2 or 3 scenes left, logically. There might be more, I might be surprised, but I think there's only a scene tying up, I think, Kara's story, and then a scene that, or possibly two, that ties up the loose ends of like Marcus and now Connor's story. Now that we broke him, last episode was the disaster that was Crossroads. Uh, that episode sucked. I lost so many androids. Yeah. Okay, let's jump into this. I think this is going to be the car scene and doing something to do with the border, but I could be wrong. Oh no, it's Marcus. Okay. Marcus in a graveyard. Huh. Oh, this is Carl's grave.
I'm lost, Carl.
I actually really liked Carl.
Peace, but everything I touch just turns to dust. I'm lost. The world's falling apart around me, and I'm trying to do the right thing. And I can't find any answers. I don't want to shed blood, whatever the color. But I can't let them slaughter us. I have to make a decision that is going to affect millions of lives.
I'm very conflicted about
I don't know what to do.
how to play out Marcus's story now.
I miss you, Carl.
Because
So much.
I can easily see Marcus having lost Simon and Josh and especially North in Crossroads. I mean, okay, Simon died before Crossroads, but like having had Simon sacrifice himself to save Marcus and then losing both Josh and North in Crossroads, I could easily see Marcus becoming vengeful, and abandoning the path of peace that we've been promoting so far, and just being like, you know, fuck it, they won't stop killing us, so maybe we do need to start killing them to send a message. I don't think that's entirely an unreasonable change of direction given what has happened to Marcus. But at the same time, I don't think that is the best thing for us to do for like this mass of androids that we have. Like, you know, if we suddenly become aggressive, then even like more of these androids are going to die, and there's nothing to say that we achieve our goal. I don't actually know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Apologize to Kara and decide Connor's fate. Okay.
I thought you'd be
There's
safe
Kara.
staying with us. I was wrong. You need to leave the city while you still can.
Getting Alice away from here is all that matters now.
So maybe this ties up the loose ends with Marcus
Still have
and
a chance to cross the border.
Connor, and then we have a final scene that is Kara crossing the border.
Marcus. Save our people.
I have a feeling that these like last few scenes are just going to be like emotional trucks. This is going to be like fucking Final Fantasy 14 all over again.
It's my fault. The humans managed to locate Jericho.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I was stupid. I should have guessed they were using me. I'm sorry, Marcus. I can understand if you decide not to trust me.
I wasn't quite anticipating the whole like confliction that I've been feeling being brought to a head so quickly. So like going back to what we were talking about earlier, following the events of Crossroads, I could easily see Marcus harboring hatred and turning it into a more aggressive, more vengeful path to what he sees as freedom and liberation for the androids. I don't think that's the right path to take for androidism as a whole. And I think that path kind of starts here. I think that if we decide to continue down the peaceful or less aggressive path, I think Marcus needs to trust Connor here. I think that Marcus will need the maybe not calming, but the more rational and logical viewpoint that Connor has, especially having, Connor having been involved in the investigation up till now and having, firsthand seen and dealt with a lot of those anti-android. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. A lot of anti-android sentiment already. I wonder if Marcus needs that influence that Connor will have to keep him from just turning this into an actual war. At the same time, Connor has basically just taken responsibility for Marcus losing his closest friends, and I could easily see Marcus deciding not to trust Connor here. I don't think Marcus would. Like, I don't think Marcus as a character would choose not to trust Connor here. I think the Marcus that we've seen up until this point would be very much, androids. All androids are my people. The life they had before. And I think he basically said this to North was something along the lines of, the life we had before we awoke and came to Jericho doesn't matter anymore. All that matters is what we choose to do from here on forward. And I think based on that, I'm going to go with trusting Connor here.
Your place is with your people.
Yeah, there we go.
There are thousands of androids at the CyberLife assembly plant. If we could wake them up, they might join us and shift the balance of power.
That's a good idea.
You want to infiltrate the CyberLife tower? Connor, that's suicide.
They trust me.
They did trust you.
If anyone has a chance of infiltrating CyberLife, it's me.
If you go there, they will kill you.
There's a high probability.
I'm kind of curious if Connor comes back.
Unlikely events to take place.
Would CyberLife consider Connor a failure now? And if he dies again, do they just leave him deactivated? Or would they bring him back as where am I doing this? Oh, okay, up there. Or would they bring Connor back but as whatever his default persona was? That's interesting.
Humans have decided to exterminate us. Our people are packed in camps right now, being destroyed. Time has come to make a choice. One that very well may determine the future of our people.
Not just your people. Yeah, this choice doesn't just determine the fate of the android people, but it also has the potential to determine the fate of humans as a whole. I think given that the public opinion is still supportive of us, and it's been that way because we've been peaceful so far, I think demonstration is the logical choice. But again, like going back to the whole conflicting thoughts on what should happen here, I could easily see Marcus saying, you know, we tried the peaceful route and, you know, look where it got us. They invaded our home, they slaughtered our people. They're literally rounding up our people in what are essentially concentration camps for androids. You know, we gave peace a shot. Humans decided that they wanted to violence, so let's give them violence. I do think if we do that, public opinion goes through the floor. And at the end of the day, I think it's the public opinion that matters here. I don't think it's our actions. Because the public as a whole are the ones that are going to affect the way that legislation and law comes into effect just by who they support politically. I really want to hit the revolution button. I'm so tempted, but I think we're gonna go peaceful. So we're gonna stick the path.
Fight back, but I assure you, violence is not the answer here. We are going to tell them peacefully that we want justice.
I am definitely going to be going back and like replaying scenes to get other outcomes, though.
Others will take our place and continue this fight.
Actually, that's a fair point. Do you, as my viewers, do you want to see me do those scenes over again? Or, like, are you guys happy with this? Just, you know, this is how I played through the game. This is the ending of the game. That's the narrative. We're done. Let's move on to a new game. Let me know in the comments, because that's something I hadn't quite thought of. Wait, Jericho had an option to not be attacked? Carl has a chance to not die? What? Oh, I am so playing through this game again. But yeah, seriously, like, let me know in the comments if you want to see me, like, go through and try to get different endings, because I will happily do that. Otherwise, I'm just going to play this game on my own.
Be strictly controlled. The right to assembly is suspended.
The right to habeas corpus suspended. Sorry, I was flashing back to oh, shit, what was the game?
In addition to these measures,
No, it's not a game, it's a movie.
must be handed over to the authorities immediately. Temporary camps are being set up in all our major cities to contain and destroy them. I am now asking all civilians
Oh,
to
it's Pirates of the
cooperate with
Caribbean.
the authorities,
Um,
and rest assured that everything in our power
The
is
third
being
one?
done to
It's like right at the
guarantee
start, just before they sing the
security of our
song.
nation.
Madam President! Madam President! Please! Many believe that androids are a new form of intelligent life. Do you have any comment?
That's ridiculous.
Wow.
Next question, please.
Is that it? Really?
Is it true that the androids could hack our IT systems, like nuclear power plants and military bases?
All androids working on sensitive sites have been neutralized, and all IT systems have been suspended to avoid any risks of hacking.
That's not how
Situation is
IT
under
works.
Madam President!
Okay. So, the thought that you could just suspend an IT system is utterly ridiculous. You could, in theory, suspend an Android's like user account,
Madam President!
but that's not going to stop them hacking it. And like, shut up, game. The
Madam President,
just the concept that you could suspend an entire IT system is just ridiculous, because if you suspend the IT system, you're effectively turning the computer off, which means that
over here, please.
the system the IT system was controlling would no longer function.
Madam President,
So she's basically just said, yeah, we've just turned off all of our military bases and all of our nuclear power plants.
please.
It doesn't make any sense.
Please! Madam President!
What's
Cyberlife.
gonna happen to CyberLife? Will androids be banned definitively?
We're working very closely with CyberLife to neutralize all deviants. I won't make any comments about anything else until we've dealt with the android question.
Madam President!
The android question. Is that not very similar rhetoric to what Hitler used during World War II?
True that a large number of deviants are still on the loose.
We don't have the full reports at this time, but if so, I can assure you they will soon be apprehended and destroyed.
Madam President! A convoy of medical cobalt is reported missing. Army weapons stores are also said to have been robbed. Can you confirm these reports?
I have no information on that at this time. Thank you. That will be all.
So that was President Winters, Walker, whatever her name is. Again with the
Connor model 313-248-317. I'm expected.
Identification successful.
Okay.
yeah, again with the faceless mask choice here. I'm going to touch on this more in my my post-game thoughts, but it's very interesting that the humans that you interact with, that you're supposed to empathize with, all have actual faces, and the humans that the game doesn't necessarily seem to care about your feelings about are all basically faceless goons. And that's entirely just supposed to drive where your empathy goes, I believe.
Follow me. We'll escort you.
Thanks, but I know where to go.
Maybe. But I have my orders.
So this is Cyberlife Tower, huh?
Agent 23 identified. Connor android identified. Agent 77 identified. Scan complete. Access authorized.
Interesting. this place is definitely interesting. This reminds me a lot of the Institute in Fallout 4. Although I guess that's because it's like a sort of generic sciencey place at this point in time.
Agent 54, level 31.
Voice recognition validated. Access authorized.
Reach the warehouse on level 49. Why is the warehouse like at the top of the building? It's interesting that... Oh, warehouse is at negative 49. Okay, that makes more sense. Well, that went better than I anticipated.
Please indicate your identity and destination.
Agent 54, level sub 49.
Voice recognition validated.
That's creepy as fuck. That's, yeah, sort of creepy. And that kind of goes back to what I was talking about earlier.
That doesn't give us much time. We've got to move fast.
I say earlier, I mean like probably 2 episodes ago. When we were doing, it was actually slightly more than 2 episodes ago.
I'm really cold.
But yeah, when we were infiltrating Stanton Tower.
You'll feel better now.
And the like sheer ease that the androids basically walked in and like took over the systems and hacked the places and did the things that they were doing. And like, yeah, it's slightly terrifying when you consider what might happen had this revolution gone violent from the start. Like, had I not made a conscious choice to keep things peaceful,
Come on. Let's not stay here.
and like, had we armed androids?
No, please don't hurt me.
You know, what would have happened?
What are we gonna do? We have to keep going if we want to catch that bus. Stay close to me. We're going to sneak past them without being noticed. I'm going to make it, Alice. I promise you.
Okay, Kara, I believe you. Absolutely.
Don't kill me. I didn't do anything.
Shut up, I say! Are there many more? Let's eat up there like rats. The more you look, the more you find. Oh, we don't have to spend the night here. Freezing my nuts off.
There are soldiers everywhere. We need to be careful.
Come on, get moving. Hurry up, get in.
Yeah. Really see, it is Luther.
We can't help him, Alice.
Yeah, we can.
Soldiers are everywhere.
We can't just leave him. They're going to kill him.
Yeah. Kara, jeez, they're gonna kill him.
Okay, let's go.
Be funny if this turned out to not be Luther and it's just like the same model of android.
This is a mistake. I'm human. I just want to go home. My wife is expecting me, and we're going to...
Got orders to check all civilians.
No. No, please.
Find a weapon? I mean, I have a gun. Approach slowly, okay.
Kara, you shouldn't have risked your life to save me.
That's what Alice said too.
Kara, you saved us. We don't
Is
have to
that
thank you.
Jeremy? Is Jeremy his name?
Alice.
Luther! I thought you were dead.
I'm super glad Luther's not dead. I really like Luther.
I wanted to meet you at the terminal, but they caught me along the way.
Come on. We're close, but we don't have much time.
Yeah, we kind of have to leave before, you know, the humans spot us. Wow, if I'd mistimed that. This is nerve-wracking. This is really nerve-wracking. Okay. I think we made it.
Checkpoint. We have passports, it should be okay, but you never know.
Maybe we should take the detour and avoid the risk.
We're almost out of time, we could miss the bus.
Yeah, but it might be safer.
Checkpoint risky, 3 minutes. Detour, 11 minutes. Bus leaves in 10 minutes. Guess we're taking the checkpoint.
I don't like humans who carry guns.
Yeah, neither do I. Yeah, they make me nervous too.
Calm. All right, Luther. Don't do anything until I say so.
ID, please. You do realize there's a curfew? Civilians aren't allowed out unless absolutely necessary. Where are you going?
Our car just broke down. We're finishing on foot. We live nearby.
He suspects something.
Stay calm. Everything is fine.
You all right, little girl? She's trembling. Something wrong?
I mean, she's a fucking tiny girl in the cold.
She's cold. We really have to get her home fast.
Sorry, miss, but we gotta be careful. There are deviants around and our guys are nervous.
I get that.
Hurry on home.
Thanks.
Hey, wait a minute.
He knows, Kara. They're gonna kill us.
Don't do anything, Luther. You hear me?
They're gonna shoot. They're gonna kill Alice.
drop this.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
See, Luther, they're not all that bad.
We're coming to you live.
Jeez, that was nerve-wracking.
Thousands of androids are marching through the city at this very moment. The leader of the deviants, the one they call Marcus, is at the head of the march.
Something's happening in Detroit, Madam President.
I mean, basically everything in this game has happened in Detroit, Madam President. March towards the camp. Okay. That's a very interesting statue. I love some of the camera angles that they've chosen in this game. Like that one where you were basically playing the news scene. That was a really interesting choice.
Here we are, the moment of truth.
Like for a lot of this game, it's felt more like an interactive movie than an actual game.
We don't want confrontation. We are protesting peacefully.
I repeat, surrender now, or we will open fire!
There's no turning back now. We ask that you release all androids detained in camp.
I think we just have to be calm and peaceful.
We are peaceful. We will not resort to violence. But we are not leaving until our people are free.
This is gonna be a massacre. I have to admit, as a human being, it's sort of terrifying. Like I'm trying to put myself in the shoes of the people on the other side of this barricade, and like it's kind of terrifying to be standing there and just have this crowd of people who don't seem to care if they live or die, just walking. And like you can say whatever you want about like training and like things like that, but I don't know that any amount of training is going to prepare you for being just walked at. Like, not even aggressively, just someone slowly walking towards you, being utterly peaceful.
Shit.
Hi, my name's Connor. That's terrifying. I took out like 5 highly trained guards in like less than 5 seconds. Convert the androids. Look at all these androids. How do I convert them? so many androids here.
Step back, Connor.
Hey, look, it's Connor.
Sorry, Connor. This bastard's your spitting image.
I wasn't expecting more than one Connor.
We've arrived, Alice. We made it.
The last bus for the border is full. Ticket holding passengers only. All departures are suspended until further notice.
We don't have tickets. They won't let us on.
Well, I guess we're just gonna have to, like, steal someone's ticket. Or something.
Stuck here now. What are we going to do?
Any assistance, game?
Marcus.
Aww.
I think Oliver likes you.
Please don't move.
Is she yours?
Yes.
She's adorable.
Thanks.
That's it. Got the sandwiches. I called your mom. Let's get going before we miss our bus. You got the tickets, right?
Yes, honey, in my bag.
Great. Let's go then.
Security check. Please don't move.
Oh no.
Thank you. Security check. Please don't move.
I'm sorry. Oh my god, I am so sorry. I was
Shit,
sure.
I don't believe it.
I don't know what happened.
You kind of lost them. Did you have a good look in your bag?
They were in my backpack. The envelope must have fallen.
Fuck. Excuse me, you didn't happen to see a blue envelope somewhere, did you? It has our bus tickets in it and... Oh, never mind.
No. Sorry.
Sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
What are we gonna do? We can't stay here. We have to find a safe place for Oliver.
I'm so sorry, honey.
Come on, Alice.
I don't know what happened. They were right here in my bag.
Please don't move.
The humans have a better chance of surviving here than I do, so, you know, fuck them. Where's the bus? Is the bus over here? Where is the bus?
Please don't move.
Oh no.
Will? You stole my little girl!
Oh no.
Security! Over here!
Let go of me, Todd! Don't do this, Todd. They'll kill us if you're innocent. When your wife walked out, she took your daughter away. You couldn't live without her. So you bought yourself an android.
I'm guessing Alice didn't know that she was an android.
You thought you could love her. That she would make you forget. But nothing could replace your child.
I just wanted to prove to myself that I was a good father. She was wrong.
That worked out really well for you, Todd. Yep, you did.
She was right in the end. I didn't deserve them. But I miss my little girl. You don't know how much I miss my little girl.
Is there a problem, sir?
No. I made a mistake. Sorry.
I really did not anticipate that. Huh? Todd's redemption arc starts here. Maybe. Wow, that was not how I anticipated that going. I can't say I'm disappointed by it. How do we leave? How do we get out of here? Guess we just like stand here. Catch the bus. I mean, that's what I'm trying to do. I want to catch the bus. I wish to catch the bus. Oh, can I just go through here?
Yes, here they are.
Okay, go ahead.
Thanks. So I don't have to go through that whole thing with Todd. That's interesting. I could have just walked on and got on the bus.
What's going to happen to that family and their baby? Will they die because of us?
No, of course not.
No. No, of course not.
Wow, that's literally what I just said. Come on, get on the bus. We're like so close to being free, Kara. Come on the bus. Thank God, that was sort of terrifying. Okay, I'm actually going to put a cut in here. We're not quite at time yet, but we're just about there. And if I don't cut here, I'm going to run like so far over because I'm going to lose track. So, thank you all very much for joining me. As always, my name's Red Eye, everyone's favorite goblin. This is Detroit Become Human. We're literally in like the last, the home stretch. These will be the last few episodes we recorded this game, and then that's it. The game's over. It's been a ride. So yeah, we'll be back same time, same place next week. Until then, I hope you all have fantastic days, and I will see you then. Bye for now.